Hey, what's up, babe? John, aka Operation iDroid here, and welcome to my live reaction of Shokugeki no Soma, aka Food Wars, Chapter 147. If you'd like to read this chapter with me, then you can click on the card right here or follow the link in the description below, and we can read this chapter together at the exact same time by following this little overlay in the top corner. Now, with all that being said, I'm super excited to read this chapter, yo. This is the climax of the Shokugeki between Eizan and Soma, and I have a feeling this chapter is going to be amazing. Mostly because one of my fans tweeted at me a photo of a screenshot of one of the panels from this chapter, and it looked fucking sick. Like, I cannot explain it any other way besides fucking sick. So, super pumped to read this. I hope you guys are as well. So please hit that like button if you're excited. And fun note, in this actual chapter in the Shonen Jump that it came out in, it was announced that Shokugeki no Souma has been greenlit for a second season. So a second season is already in the works and does not have a release date at the moment, but know that a second season will eventually come out. So big yes for us Shokugeki no Souma fans. So with that being said, I'm on page 1, as you can see here. I hope you guys are as well. On page 1 is the color page of this weekly Shonen Jump that I just mentioned, and it has Soma here, and then it has all the people of Central to the right, which is pretty cool that we can like visually see everyone that's in Central. So good stuff, good stuff. Heading into page 2. Of course, page 2 is always the manga stream page, so shout out to manga stream for the translation. We wouldn't be reading it if it wasn't for the people there putting their work in for us. Thank you so much. So here we are. Page 3 is a full-blown color page. Wow. Was not expecting that. A color page commemorating 3 years of serialization and the announcement of the anime second season. Well, I knew about the second season, but I didn't know that Shokugeki no Souma has been in serialization for 3 years. 147 chapters later. Come a long way, dude. And look at these, look at these people's faces all colored, yo. Look at their faces. The first guy on the left panel, he's like, fuck. These two people are just like, ugh, the food's so good. And then Eizan's like, fuck. Soma's counterattack is unstoppable. Yo, look at our boy Soma, yo, with his chest out, a little smile. Oh, this color page is amazing. Yukihira, you bastard. What the hell are you planning? Yo, Eizan, you were not prepared. You were not Ooh, page 4. Look, it says TV anime will have a second season. And then we have a nice little Christmas themed, holiday themed picture. Nice. Not bad. That's so cool. Here we go. Page is this whole thing gonna be in color? Yo, here's a screenshot of the second season. Yo, they're hyping up this second season. I can't wait, to be honest. Okay. So, page 6. We're about to begin. Why? How can this be? How is it that such a slipshod method of cooking has resulted in such a strong Satsuma Jidori flavor permeating the dish? And then it says, Soma can't be stopped. Here you go. Thanks for waiting, yo. He gave a dish to Rindu. I talked about this in the last video. Talked about this in the last chapter. If she has a foodgasm, my dude, I'm gonna have a foodgasm. Oh, it's here. It's here. I'll have it right away. And then this guy's like, Kobayashi Rindu. And then she's like, come on, even Eizan made it seem like it was delicious, didn't he? She goes, even Eizan made it seem like it was delicious, didn't he? So, I can't not eat it. Yo, this is gonna be amazing. Oh my god, I'm not ready. I'm not. This was the screenshot that my fan sent me, dude. Shout out to the man that sent me this screen. Oh my god. Okay, please tell me that we got more. Next page. Can it be more amazing? Oh no, it wasn't that good? We're about to find out. Whoa. Now, isn't this delicious, Yukihira Souma? The crunchy and savory Parmesan cheese feathers the thickness of the ankake. When you bite into it, it's soft and tender center. The meat juices. Wait. Okay, that was a comma. I was like, what the heck? That didn't make sense, but there's a comma there. Full of umami comes rushing out. The delicate aftertaste of the Satsuma Jidori is also firmly preserved. You would think that the filling of cheese and fatty pork would overpower it, but that's not the case at all. The answer to that question is, okay, so flashback, there's a certain hidden secret, hidden flavor added. Yukihira, answer me. What the hell is that hidden flavor? Yo, so low-key, I'm kind of mad that Soma's food was not good enough to make Rindu take off her clothes. Like, that's kind of disappointing. It's ketchup. Yo. That's so Soma, dude. What is the secret ingredient? What is the secret ingredient that we need to know? It's ketchup. With tomato ketchup as the hidden flavor, I've made a special sweet vinegar ankake. Ketchup? Lots of dishes such as subuta, tenshihan, and even fried cod make use of sweet vinegar ankake, particularly in Chinese cuisine, which uses many kinds of oils. It's perfect for lightening the flavor, giving it a more refreshing taste. Moreover, thanks to the ketchup's acidity, only the body and the juiciness of the fatty pork and parmesan remain, and the jidori's natural high-quality aftertaste is made more prominent. Because of the base of the ankake is the jidori chicken soup, it's well matched with the meat and the wing tips. On top of that, ketchup and parmesan are supremely compatible. Yo, it's so Soma to use ketchup. Like, it's so like people would think like ketchup, like that's just like a regular condiment, but because Soma's cooking is so different and highlights that you can cook with anything, you don't have to use all these expensive stuff as like Central kind of promotes. It's just a slap in the face to Central, another slap in the face. This has been Soma this whole Shokugeki. Central, him just slapping them in the face, dude. I see. So that's what you did. That's how you kept the flavor of the Satsuma Jidori alive. Furthermore, with their bundles of glutamic acid, tomatoes contain a key umami component. They combine and synergize with the umami components of the Jidori and the shiitake mushrooms. Glutamic acid is also known as MSG. That's a translator's note. It's a way of elevating the Jidori's sublime flavor. There's a synergy there because of the three umami components, the affinity of the cheese and the ketchup, the contrasting mouthfeels of the ankake and the feathers, and all those things are supported in the background by the tomato's acidity. At first glance, it merely seems like some over-the-top B-class cuisine, completely unsophisticated, and yet, when you taste it, it's inconvincibly amazing combination. Wow, those are some big words. To have this degree of perfection, this isn't some idea you just came up with on the fly. That's what I'm saying. Soma's always prepared. Page 11. Soma's always prepared. He did not come into this thinking he was going to lose. The man thought about it, he had a plan, and he delivered. Just how in the world did you conceive of such a thing? The notion of adding tomatoes at a time like this came from when I was with my buddies in the Polar Star dorm. What? Yo, this man just referenced the Polar Star dorm. Yo, shout out to the people at the Polar Star dorm holding it down. Please rest easy, Arina-sama. No one's gonna manhandle you on my watch. Hisako, yes? The people here in the dorm, they're kind of mysterious. Okay, so this is Arina talking from the door, and and Aruto is like guarding the door. What do you mean, mysterious? And she's just like in her bed. Arina Chi, it's time for revenge. Day after day, you haven't had enough. Yesterday you found so many faults with it, but today I'm gonna make you say it's delicious. So you've considered my critiques and changed the recipe accordingly, I assume. Very well. Since I've been allowed to stay here, I will once again taste your dish. Yo, so this is a flashback here, just showing how different the Polar Star people is, or rather, how persistent they are, that they continue to give Arina their food so they can continue to improve. Everyone in Polar Star wants to improve. They want to get better, yo. They're not just there to attend a high-class school. They're there so they can become better chefs, yo, and that's what it's all about. Back to the flashback. Isn't this completely different from what I told you to do? Yep. Didn't I tell you? Galantine is a dish served cold. Because you served it warm, the meat hasn't firmed up. You've simply repeated your mistake. Moreover, if you want the mushroom sauce to be the star of your dish, you mustn't choose other ingredients that assert themselves so much. Of all things, why in the world would you combine it with gorgonzola cheese sauce? With this, you've actually managed to make it worse than yesterday's, but when she puts it in her mouth, the velvety cheese is melting together with the chicken meat. Because it's been served hot, the mellow flavor of the chicken comes through. Even the porcini mushroom sauce isn't weakened. Instead, it creates a complex flavor that you won't tire of. It's still far from complete. There's plenty of room for this dish to be improved upon, but by intentionally letting two strong flavors clash together, they mutually raise each other to even greater heights. Hey, so how's it, Arinchi? With this, the pork's fattiness is overwhelming, isn't it? The flavor's too heavy now, but you still want to keep the body of the pork, right? Yo, so this just shows, like, right here, like, how unconventional the Polar Star Dorm is. Like, they're willing to try things that normally wouldn't be tried, and it still tastes amazing, which just goes back to, like, Soma's style of cooking. The same way that when Soma first met Arena, when he had to do his entrance exam for Totsuki, and he made this, like, super simple dish, and Arena was like, oh, this is gonna be trash, like, just look at it, this is gonna be awful. But when she tried it, it was pretty fucking amazing. And it's just like, Arena is finally learning that things are not always what they seem. And I can dig that. You're trying out a new dish? Wait, oh, so Arena just, like, went to Soma's dish. She just, like, got, like, attracted to it. This kind of combination just won't do. Chicken and pork at the same time? You can't just keep adding whatever you want. You have to be conscious of when to remove things as well. Hold on. What about adding something acidic too? Acidity will probably let me erase the oiliness without hurting the chicken's umami or the body of the pork. Yo, so this is him preparing for the Shokugeki. Acidity. Hey, listen to me. He's just ignoring Arena. We can use those too. Oh yeah, those. Right, so let's go harvest some crops. Onward to the Polar Star Garden. Hey, wait, I told you all to listen to me. Yo, they're just straight ignoring her. Yo, but look at the tomatoes on the left panel, yo. Those are some great tomatoes. Freshly grown at the Polar Star Dorm, dude. That's how you know. Up till now, I've done countless tastings, but almost no one has gone against what I've told them. And the reason for that is my palate is always correct. Yo, and then we have, like, a flashback here. Yes, certainly, Arina-sama. How should we change this? As you wish, Arina-sama. Like, everyone has always done what she's told them. Like, oh, this is what you should change. But the people at Polar Star are just like, okay, you've got a point there, but let me try this. I feel like it'll be better. But here at the Polar Star Dorm, by bouncing all kinds of absurd ideas off each other, they have to come up with answers that I'd never dream of. Yo. That's what's up, dude. Arena has definitely changed. And yo, can we talk about Soma's face? And when you can't see Soma's eyes, that's how you know he's serious. Central, was it? That organization of Aizen Senpai and company? According to you guys, we are worthless. You don't even think that there's any value in facing us seriously. But, yo, this man Soma's about to tell him how it is. My days at the dorm ride on this dish. There is the weight of all of our days spent clashing at the Polar Star Dorm that you would destroy. Yo, and look at all these people just eating. Everyone that's eating Soma's dish is just, like, listening to him, and, like, as they eat. They're just like, okay, whatever, let me just eat your food. Look at this guy. He's KO'd by the food, dude. That is amazing. Page 18. And now... Okay, so now we're back at the flashback. And then this is the guy that has been, like, riding Azon the whole time. That's just been on the whole time. And this is, like, Azon explaining it. He's like, match fixing. Yeah, think of it as a lesson. We have to crush any inklings of rebellion after all. That's fine. Big revolutions always need some amount of sacrifice. The ideology of Central is absolutely correct. For the sake of the stability of the Zami administration, I'll volunteer myself to play the role of the villain. Yo, okay, so that was the flashback. And then out of the flashback, this guy's like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have made that decision. Like, that's why he's having this flashback right now. And then Soma's like, hey, you in the center. Thinking that there's only one right answer when it comes to cooking is boring. I'll crush that way of thinking with my cooking. Dude, oh my god. Soma's... Yo, look at... Dude. Can we talk about this panel? Look at his face. He goes, eat up, because I'm going to blow away that single-minded way of thinking. Literally, he just put it in the guy's face, and the guy can't resist. He literally picks up his chopsticks, and Azon's like, hey, what the... And the man, please, next page, tell me he's eating it. tell me he's eating it. He's eating it, yo. I told you they wouldn't be able to resist Soma's cooking. I told you. Look at this man. He's dying. Hello. It's too good for him. Yo, and Soma just somehow is behind Azan. He's like a ninja. Just comes up behind Azan. He's like, hey, just think this over again. Okay? This isn't something to throw out, is it? Yo, look at Azan. Yo, Azan's facial expressions throughout this whole arc has been one of the funniest things. Like, if season 2 gets to this part in the manga, I cannot wait to see his faces animated because they're the funniest faces. Like, even drawn, they're hilarious. You could see how pissed this man is on his face. And Soma goes, this isn't something to throw out, is it? Even if it's cooking you've already decided is worthless, yo. Literally, Soma has made these people eat off a dish, even though they've already said it's trash. Look at the resistance, dude. Look at the resistance, dude. The top panel. We have the people out here protecting the Polar Star dorm to make sure that it doesn't get overrun by Azan's lackey. Then the middle panel. We have our boys that rigged judges. These judges were told that they had to let Azan win. They were told. They were paid. They know this. But Soma's cooking has turned it around. And as we can see, one guy has pressed the button. Rindu is smiling. Soma's about to take off his bandana. You know the result, man. You know this. The climax. And he says his signature line. It wasn't much. 3-0. Yukihira Souma. An overwhelming victory. My dude! That's so hype, dude. Isn't that just so hype? That cannot be any more hype. Like, it can't be more hype. That was amazing, dude. The climax, dude. The climax. Oh, yo. An overwhelming victory. Yo, what a great freaking chapter, dude. What a great chapter. Amazing, man. Amazing. Yo, the Soma won 3-0. None of the judges that were paid, that were told that Azan was supposed to win, chose Azan. And even when they tried Azan's cooking, Azan did cook. He tried his best. He made the best dish that he possibly could. And this man, Soma, still beat him. Dude. So good, dude. So good. What a fucking chapter. What an amazing chapter. I wonder what's going to happen from here, to be honest. Like, I'm excited to see the next chapter, because what happens from here? Because, like I mentioned, this was Soma. This is Central. This was Soma. He just slapped him in the face multiple times. Everyone saw this. This was televised. Everyone in Totsuki saw this. And I feel like this is going to spark more of a rebellion, not only just in Polar Star, but all of the students that don't agree with Central are going to rise up now. And it's going to be awesome to have like a civil war in Totsuki to get rid of Central. Because we know Central's fucked up. That cannot stay. And I cannot wait for the next arc. Should be fucking crazy, dude. This one was just amazing. Like, great stuff, yo. Great fucking stuff. I loved it. Wow, I'm so hyped right now. Like, I could go run a mile, dude. This got me so hyped, dude. Whew! Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed reading this with me. And I guess I'll see you guys next week for some more Shokugeki no Souma. And hyped for Season 2. It should be amazing, yo. The animation in the first season, which is what got me into the manga, was amazing. So I cannot wait for Season 2 whenever that happens. But for now, we will continue to enjoy Shokugeki no Souma. As always, thanks for watching this with me, and keep being you.